7 minutes left here in the halftime period. Good first half for the Lady Devils. Of course, Union, like I said, scrapped their way back, and Gate City had got up to a 9-point lead. It's a 6-point lead now, 26-20. Chris, take us through Statland, if you would, please.
I can't finish coloring in my fouls.
No.
Okay.
You're denied.
That was a great first half by Gate City. They like we said before, they've been kind of sluggish at times this season, but they really came out well, and it was also a good job by Union, though, to come back into it. And
one thing, which I didn't mean to interrupt, but actually
you interrupted my coloring, so you must.
Somebody else scored. There was more than one or two players that scored for Gate City, and there was more than one or two that's getting rebounds and assists. That whenever they play as a team, again, this Lady Devil team is pretty tough. Of course, this is a very good Union ball team as well. And also, just for one quick moment, want to send a shout-out to everybody listening to us. That's, again, for Union. Appreciate the Union basketball group that's shared our Spreaker broadcast here tonight. And, again, want to say hello to all of you all, and thank you again for listening. So, are you finished coloring?
I'm good.
I'll try to stall there for a second. Just to get you
well, if I don't color them in, it's hard to tell if it's first half or second half fouls.
All right.
And you ask me, and then I don't know, and then you get mad, and it's all over at that point.
I garnish your wages.
Garnish my wages. Take my tape away from me.
That's very true.
But in all seriousness, going back to the multiple people with rebounding, I think that ties directly in with the jump balls they get also, because that just shows that when they're really, really focused and zoned in on defense, that's when they produce those results. Speaking of results, I have Kendall Quillen with 1 rebound and 1 steal, Lexi Irvin with 2 points and 3 rebounds, Sam Gerald with a rebound, Braylon Steele with 2 rebounds and a steal, Sarah Thompson, 10 points, 1 rebound, and a steal. Macy Mullins, 5 points and a steal. And Riley Housewright, 7 points and 4 rebounds. So that's 12 total rebounds for Gate City, 9 total rebounds for Ridgeview. Sure, that's what I see. I told you that's what I had marked on my book. And we're in Abington. Ridgeview just played. Now it's Union.
Don't worry.
Can't handle all this on a Saturday.
Don't worry. There may be a touchdown Indians thrown out somewhere, so we never know.
So, however, I do want to mention that Gate City has 4 steals unofficially in that half, Ridgeview with 5. And 3 of those, though, came off of those long rainbow passes that we were talking about that just don't work.
Yep.
So, there you go. Since we do have some Union people listening, I'll throw out some Union stats.
There you go.
I've got Heather Lips with 3 points, Jada Smith with 9 points so far, Emily Brooks with 6, and Abby Slagle with 2.
Again, this is a very good Union team. The winner, of course, of tonight's consolation game will be playing on Wednesday night. Again, they will be hosting Virginia High. Virginia High won the consolation game yesterday in the Southwest District, so they will be playing again at the number 2. As we've got some halftime entertainment here out on the court. But anyway, for the team that loses here tonight, they will be on the road. They will be traveling to Marion. Again, both of those squads very, very good out of the Southwest. So the road doesn't get any easier coming out of the Mountain 7. Of course, the Mountain 7 has that streak going on for the last 9 years. There's been a Mountain 7 team represented in the VHSL Final Four. Of course, Wise Central winning 3 of the last 4 state championships. Ridgeview, of course, winning 1 of those as well. Gate City actually started that back in 2011. They were in the VHSL Final Four.
So there's no reason Gate City can't continue that streak.
There is not any reason. The defensive intensity that Gate City brings, if they put offense with it, they can, again, and they've showed it against good quality competition this year. So, anyway, with all that said, let's take another quick break. We'll be back. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the second half of what should be a great second half here between Union and Gate City. Anytime, again, Union and Gate City play, it's a good one. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
The Big Blue Boosters are a group of dedicated individuals with the help of school administrators whose mission is to enrich the Gate City athletic community by providing financial support for athletic programs by funding areas of need that are not covered by the school. In addition to financial support, the Big Blue Boosters recognizes participation in high school programs benefits everyone and promotes opportunities to build and strengthen relationships among all those involved, including the student body, coaches, teaching staff, parents, and the community. They strive to support athletic and academic excellence, create a winning school spirit, promote team unity, and maintain the history and tradition of the excellence for all student athletes at Gate City High School. Please support them and follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
Some of the most popular medications prescribed today can create nutrient depletions in our body. Statin drugs, which lower cholesterol, acid-lowering drugs to relieve stomach complaints, antibiotics, estrogen replacement products, or even aspirin can cause depletion in essential nutrients needed by the body for good health. With so many individuals taking multiple medications today, drug-induced nutrient depletion can be very common. Your Premier Pharmacy pharmacists are especially trained to recommend nutrients that will help to offset these depletions created by the medications you take. Please come in and share with us all of the medications you are taking, both prescription and over-the-counter, for an accurate recommendation.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
All right, so we are back here live again from Abingdon High School as Union and Gate City playing in the consolation game of the Mountain 7 District. Again, coming up following our game will be Ridgeview and Abingdon to get the championship. But, of course, Ridgeview has secured the number 1 seed coming out as, again, they will be hosting. And I think they host, let's see here, the game they host. It escapes me. They lost to Virginia High last night.
Lebanon.
No, Lebanon's the 1 seed. Lebanon's the 1. Thought I had it written down. But anyway, we're back to action. So coming up again, it's going to be
Galax.
No. Sarah Thompson's got the basketball for Gate City. She's going to go in. Quick drive and shots up. No good. Rebounded by Emily Brooks. Here comes the Lady Bears. 26-20. We're back underway.
Honaker.
No.
I'm done.
As Thompson will draw the charge. And they're going to get that foul on. Let's see if that's going to go against number 14.
It gives her 3. That's first play for either team with 3 fouls. That's on Jada Smith.
Again, apologize because, again, we had people in front of us here, so we couldn't see. As it's going to be Gerald with the basketball, works it up to Thompson. Thompson over to Macy now. Macy tries to get inside to Housewright. Housewright's posted up, and they're going to say she walked with it. So
she was doing a really good job pushing Jalen Webb back as she tried to work her way into the basket, and she took an extra step in between dribbles.
So here comes Union now with the basketball. Emily Brooks has got it. She's going to go baseline. Shot's going to be up and no good, but she draws the foul, and I believe that's going to go against Thompson, and it will. So Sarah Thompson picks up her 2nd of the night. Going to the line again will be number 23, Emily Brooks, 5'10" forward for the Lady Bears. Shots up and shots good. First points of the half come at 7:14. It's 26-21. Make that 22. Union has closed within 4. Here comes Gate City now with the basketball. Bring the ball up is going to be Sarah Thompson. She'll be picked up by Brooks. Okay, she goes across the timeline. She's going to dribble to the right-hand side. Gets it over to the corner to Kendall Quillen. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Sam Jarrell. Gets it back up to Thompson. Thompson resets. She's on the left-hand side. She dribbles over to the top of the key. Works the ball around as there's going to be a foul on the play.
I believe that's going to go on Emily Brooks. She knocked down Quillen, or they're going to give it to Quillen.
That's going to go against Brooks.
That's going to be 3 on her.
As
They made some contact there, and Quillen hit the ground.
The one official on the far side said it was going to be against Quillen. The one on the near side was against Brooks, and they went with Brooks.
Good call.
So, anyway, again, a little bit.
They both were jockeying for position. I really couldn't tell from over here in the corner. So,
as Thompson now is going to pull up from three. Her shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Heather Lips. Bringing the ball up. It's going to be, again, it's going to be number 4. That's Jalen Webb. Webb with the basketball should be picked up by Kendall Quillen. Gate City has stayed in man-to-man the whole night, as there's going to be a travel by Brooks. Brooks tried to get to the baseline, and they're going to say she traveled. First time tonight, though, they've tried to trap, though. Again, it was great defense by Thompson and Macy.
It was when she did travel like that. She fell into Macy, and I was really scared she was going to roll her ankle in that again.
So here comes Macy, walking the ball up. She'll be picked up by Heather Lips as they get the ball in. Going to be Thompson. Thompson quickly gets it inside to Housewright. Housewright post up, shots good. Chris, when she gets set and post, she's got a beautiful move and gets it up, and she adds 2 more for the Lady Devils. It's 28-22. As here comes Union with the basketball, works the ball around. It's going to be Jalen Webb. Webb almost lost it, got it back to Smith. Works back up top to Webb. Union again looking to try to work it inside. Gets it to work the ball around to Brooks. Brooks over to Heather Lips. Tries to work the ball over on the right-hand side now. A lot of defensive pressure by Thompson. Thompson's got the basketball, and and Lips sit on the ball.
Is there a foul for hatching a ball?
And Thompson grabbed the ball.
Should that not be a jump?
I don't know what they call. So
because Thompson did, all she grabbed was the ball, but Lips was sitting on it.
So if you're at home, visualize this. Heather Lips sits on the basketball, and Thompson drops to her knees and grabs the ball underneath her, and the official blows the whistle, and that's it. And nothing happened. So anyway, they give it to Union. Union comes down. Shot's going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Thompson and the Lady Devils as they work the ball around. Gets it inside. Great play by Gerald. Gerald with the basketball, and her shot's up and good. So it's 30-22, an 8-point advantage now as Heather Lips comes right back. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson with the basketball. As here comes the Lady Devils on a 3-on-3. Gets it over to Gerald. Gerald shots up, no good, but she draws a foul.
Is that going to go on Lips?
Yep, it will.
And then in addition to her hatching
the basketball
foul a few minutes ago.
So going to the line will be Sam Gerald for Gate City. 4:51 left. It's 30-22. Gerald's first shot's up and no good. Gerald on the season shooting right around 65%. Second shot's up and good. That's her first make of the night, though. That's going to be her third point. So 4:45 left. Gate City with their biggest lead of the night. It's 9 points. Works the ball around, gets it over to Heather Lips on the left-hand side. Works it over to Smith now. Smith's going to drive, and she's going to draw the foul. And I believe they're going to get that one on Macy. Let's see. And they will get it on her. As we've got a little bit of every action going on here. We've got police officers to the left of us. We've got cheerleaders to the right.
And players hatching basketballs.
Things going wild here at Abingdon High School. Gets the ball in. It's going to be to Jada Smith. Smith's got the basketball. Gets it back over to Slagle. Slagle back up to Lips. Lips works it over to Webb. Again, trying to force it inside. It's going to be Slagle, and they're going to say she fouled.
She took 3 steps.
And they're going to get that one on Steele. So, Steele with the foul. That's going to be her
first.
And I guess that is going to be the third team foul now. 3 team fouls for each side. As going to the line again will be Slagle. Abby Slagle, 5'8" forward. Again, very impressive freshman for the Lady Bears. Kendall Quillen goes out. Lexi Irvin comes in. So on the floor is going to be Steele, Dunn, Mullins, Irvin, and Gerald. That's the 5 on the floor for the Lady Devils. Second shot's up and good. 31-24. Here comes Union now back into that pressure as they try to get it down, and They're going to say that Irvin stepped out of bounds. The pressure caused the turnover.
And Union's doing a really good job with that press. I don't know why they're not sticking with it, honestly, because most of the time when they're doing it, they're getting a turnover.
Gate City's is pretty cognizant of it. They try to run and not let Union set that up.